Good morning. This is MetLoop meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather outlook for Thursday, February the 2nd, 2017. Starting out with the big picture radar and satellite loop, we're looking at a slow-moving frontal boundary that's draped across the southeastern U.S. and back into Texas. Up in the northeast, there's another frontal boundary with some much colder air back behind it than what we're seeing down here. And then out off the west coast, there's a pretty large low-pressure system that's going to be affecting the weather for California and the Pacific Northwest. And switching over to the current temperature map, you can see a little bit of a temperature difference back behind that cold front that stretched across the southeast. And then up in the northeast, again, another good cold shot of air in the upper teens, low 20s for that area. Sitting up in the northern plains, we're seeing temperatures below zero, and then out west in the 40s and the 50s. For today's outlook, I mentioned that low pressure sitting off the coast of California right now. We're going to continue to see that slowly drift off to the northeast, but as it does, it's pumping in all sorts of moisture from the Pacific Ocean. We could see some heavy rainfall amounts along the northwestern portions of the state, particularly west of I-5 from about Santa Rosa up to Eureka, California. This area right in here could see anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 inches of rain over the next 24 hours. And if we switch that over to forecasted snowfall amounts, we'll also see some pretty heavy snow up in the higher elevations, particularly up around 5,000 feet is the snow level along the Sierras there. The higher you go, the more snow you're going to get. So it could be 4 to 6 inches from around 5,000 feet up to 1.5 to 2 feet up above 8 to 10,000 feet. And a little further to the east, as that moisture does stream inland from the Pacific Ocean, we will see some higher snowfall amounts from the Yellowstone all the way eastward into South Dakota and into northern Nebraska. And then moving even further east, with that low pressure sitting up in Canada right now, we're going to continue to see some pretty good lake effect snow. Most of it's going to be along Lake Ontario into the Watertown, New York area. For the next 24 hours, we're looking at up to 6 inches. However, if you go a little further out through tomorrow at the end of the day, Saturday, they could see upwards of 1.5 feet. So if you're in that area, please take precautions for some heavy snow. And generally across the rest of the country, we're looking not too bad today. We do expect to see some rain showers and isolated thunderstorm activity across the southeast as that frontal boundary slowly makes its way into the area, but we aren't expecting anything severe. And that's your outlook for the day today. Hope you have a great weather day wherever you are, and please be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest and most accurate weather information.